Dwight Simmons, everybody.
Yes, and Shanda. So funny. Oh my God. Thank you so much. That was a thunderous round of applause. I appreciate it. I am a happy human being. I'm a happy man. My mom just had a successful triple bypass heart surgery, so we're celebrating. I know. We're happy. We're relieved. We went to Golden Corral. It was great. It was great. I'm taking Mama out. We're going to test this surgeon's work. It was an endless prime rib night. It was good. My mom thinks she had her heart surgery on the wrong side of the opioid crisis. Does that make sense? Right, 2019, before then they were just handing it out like they were Pablo Escobar. It's just like, hey doc, I got a little arm contusion. They're like, here's a kilo of Oxycontin. Finish it by Thursday, come back. My mom missed the party. She had her heart surgery last year and she's pissed. She's open. I waited my whole life to do drugs legally. They opened up my whole chest. They took this part over here and put it over here. They sewed me back up. They gave me 2 Tylenol, told me walk the shit off. It's like they weren't even extra strength. I was like, because I'm gonna call my guy. I was like, don't call your guy, Mom. Don't call Rodney. Please don't call Rodney. Christ. My mom's funny. She used to take me to the liquor store with her when I was a kid. I'd sit in the car and she'd always get me a treat, so I'd get excited. She'd get her treat, right? Which was like a 30 rack of Natural Light. Yeah, best deal in America. You get 30 cans of beer for $13.99. It's fantastic. She'd get her treat, but then she'd get me a treat. She'd always give me the same thing. She'd get me a Slim Jim and a Mellow Yellow. Yeah, black people can be hillbillies too. This happened week after week after week. I was like 9 years old. Every week I'd just be excited to go to the liquor store. That's not healthy, right? Just like an alcoholic Pavlov's dog. Just like that doesn't leave you. That seeps into your psyche as an adult. Every time I pass a liquor store, I'm like, ooh, I could really snap into a Slim Jim right now. Not healthy behavior. I don't drink natty. I'm a bougie drinker. I drink craft beer. I'm a craft beer fan, which is weird to say with a black face, but here we are. I like craft beer. I hate craft beer culture. Love craft beer, hate craft beer culture, right? Yeah, it's very pretentious and white. It's so white. It's not made it to the black community yet. I just got my dad into craft beer not too long ago, and this dude's terrible at it. All he used to drink was like the light stuff. This dude drinks a real beer. He's on the golf course, it's 97 degrees. He's drinking a 12% Russian Imperial milk stout. Just like, I don't know why I'm so dizzy. I'm missing all my putts. Can I have another chocolate yoo-hoo, please? Like, bro, you gonna die, slow down. Drink of water. I used to work at this craft beer bar, and that was like an education for me because we always get like these real bro-y dudes that come in and complain about they want to prove their masculinity through their drink order. You heard these people? I'm a man, I don't want none of that fruity shit. I'm a man, I don't want none of that orange, no tangerine, no grapefruit in my I'm antioxidant, do you understand? I'm a man, I want a man. You ever hear someone order their own personality? Yeah, I want something simple. 98 calories, please. I'm a man. I don't want none of that fruit. You sound ridiculous, right? I've never once associated liking fruit with being a woman. I've never seen a dude eating an apple and been like, so you're just gonna sit there and eat the apple? Okay. All right, that's the type of man you wanna be. Okay, you're just gonna sit there and eat the apple. Okay. Okay. You wanna be that type of man? Okay. Slippery slope. It's a slippery slope. One day you eat an apple, next day you making 70 cents on the dollar. What type of man do you wanna be? That's a joke for feminism, sir. Uncross your arms. I'm out here. Change lives. Stupid.
You gotta be careful
My favorite thing to do is to walk into a bar, especially if the bartender's white, and just be like, how come y'all ain't got no Black Claw? Oh, it's his White Claw, you ain't got no Black Claw? Most bartenders are like, I don't, it didn't come in today, I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't know. One bartender was smart and she just poured me a shot of Hennessy. She's like, here you go. It's like, hell yeah, about to get Black Claw wasted in here, let's turn up. Let's go. But heathen, I grew up in the church. I was a church kid, man. I was into it. Like, I went to church several times a week. I went to youth group. I had a picture of Jesus Christ on my wall. My bedroom wall was the first thing I saw when I woke up, right? I was in. I left the church because of one reason, right? I was in youth group, and our youth group leader was giving his sermon, okay? And he goes, in this youth group, we believe in abstinence. And I said, what's abstinence? And he goes, no sex until you're married. And I said, I think I'm done. Yeah, I think I'm done. I wish it was some beautiful epiphany. No, I'm just a horny teen. I'm a ball of hormones walking through the world. You mean I can't do the one thing I want to do as a teenage boy? Every time I make eye contact, and it's like I gotta walk. It changed the whole trajectory of my life. I changed that. I went home, I took down a picture of Jesus Christ, and I put up a picture of Mariah Carey. This is my new path. This is my new path. Sorry, JC. This is how dumb teenage boys are, okay? I did that in high school, where I was the captain of my bowling team, okay? Yes, sex was never an option. I had no prospects. Bowling's not a sexy sport. You can't walk up to a girl, hey girl, you ever been with someone with like a 191 average? That's a 10-pin handicap if you know what I'm talking about. She doesn't, you're going to the prom alone again. Right. I went camping for the first time not too long ago, which is fun. It's because I married a white woman and that's the tax. But I didn't know that. The IRS will check too. Did you get your nature tax in? I guess like when I was younger, I went camping, but I grew up in the city, so it was like hood camping. My uncle just had me and my cousin sleep in the back of his pickup truck, and he gave us a sleeping bag. He's like, you're camping. I was like, this sucks. What is this? He's like, you want to try a Miller Lite? I was like, what's wrong with you? Turns out I don't hate camping. I just hate hillbilly cosplay. I'm not into that. My wife took me real camping. We went to Maine. It was so beautiful. The sky, I could see the stars. I'd never seen them so bright before. I could hear the water, the ocean. It was just like, oh, it's so nice. And it was beautiful. She took me for a hike, and the hike was dope because we actually saw another black dude on the trail. And he was like, oh! And I was like, ah! And we both were like, oh my God. We got so hyped in that moment. We got so hyped in that moment because in that moment we both knew what it felt like to gentrify a neighborhood. Like, yeah. I see why y'all like this. This is unbridled power right here. We're gonna build an open air Boost Mobile right here on the trail. See how y'all like it. Wouldn't be messed up if you just for a hike and you just saw a Church's Chicken. You'd be like, this used to be such a nice trail. This used to be such a nice trail. Damn it. It is interesting being married to a white woman. It's a learning curve a bit, you know. A couple months ago, she's like, hey, Dwight, we're going to the Third Eye Blind concert. I was like, I don't know who that is. I was like, will there be any black people there? She goes, at least one now, so. That was it, the Third Eye Blind concert. I'm about to step off the ledge, my friend. This is bullshit. This sucks. I hate it here. Not a fan. I proposed in lockdown. We couldn't leave, right? I proposed in quarantine. It's very strategic. I was like, she can't leave. What's she gonna do? Say no? I wish she would. She said yes. We were just at home watching Bridgerton. I was like, that looks fun. You want to do that? Oh, is this a Bridgerton crowd? Yeah. Yes. See the ladies just, bro, you watch Bridgerton?
Saw it.
You saw it? Yeah. Any opinions?
I didn't watch it, I saw it.
Okay, all right. All right. No one's testing your manhood, dude. No, I didn't watch it. I just seen it. I seen it. I didn't make eye contact with Jean Page. I didn't. Oh my God, that dude's so sexy, right? He drew me in. Oh, it's the most beautiful man in America. He's tall, he's chocolatey, he's built. Oh, he looks like Fabio fucked a Kit Kat bar. You're like, who made you? Holy shit, I'm watching with my wife. I'm straight, but my nipples are hard. I don't know what's going on with my biology right now. This is, oh. And it's a soap opera, so he just gets away with shit in the bedroom that I could never get away with. Just, right? He just says, he just slides in the bedroom. His shirt's off, he's glistening in baby oil. He's just like, Daphne, my loins have always yearned for you. They're like, time out, your loins? Your loins. You talking about our loins now? Right, brother, you ever talk about your loins in the bedroom? Nah. He's like, I ate a pork loin once, that was good. That was good. Came with 2 sides, it's delicious. Talk about the loins? I don't like, I'm envious because I don't have that type of game in the bedroom. Like the sexiest thing I've ever said to a woman in the bedroom is just, yeah! And she was like, I didn't say anything. I didn't ask no questions. I just panicked, so I said it louder. I was just like, yeah! She's like, okay, I think I'm gonna leave now. It's like, that's probably for the best. I'm gonna sit here and evaluate why I turned into the Kool-Aid man during sex. Nobody wants to make love to a light-skinned shaft ever. Just, girl, get your ass in this bedroom. You're about to get skip, scab, scallywop, you giant turkey. I swear to God. She's like, I've never been drier. This is not working. Please stop. Get out of my home. I was gonna do the thing, like I wanted to propose. I wanted to ask her dad for his blessing. Young men don't do that anymore, I don't think, right? I was like, I'm gonna do it. I had to go up to Wisconsin. That's where he lives. That's how you know I like this woman, right? Just had to go to Wisconsin. But I know he likes me. He likes that I do comedy, right? He's always asks questions, like very surface questions. Who's the most famous person you ever met doing stand-up comedy? Like, well, one time I got to meet Dave Chappelle. I met Tiffany Haddish. He goes, never heard of him. I was like, you never heard of Dave Chappelle? Or Tiffany Haddish? He goes, we don't get those channels in Wisconsin. He goes, what about the Three Stooges? I was like, okay, are you having a stroke, dude? Are you all right? Should I call the Three Stooges? He's good though, man. I like him a lot. He hunts and he fishes. And he's retired, so he does all this stuff by himself. So once he's in front of somebody, he's making up for lost time. This dude talks so much. So much. He's just off to the races once he's in front of you. It's just, oh yeah, you see the difference between a coal-hole salmon and a king salmon is really the color on the underbelly. You'll want to check that, but they're both pretty good cuts of fish. I really hunt with a bow. It's got a lot of, but it's more humane if you do it that way. Yeah, I think it is. I got a lot of bucks on my wall. I've been hunting for a long time. Speaking of the bucks, that Giannis Antetokounmpo, he is really good. I couldn't always pronounce his name, but now I can because I wasn't a fan at first, but now I think he's pretty damn good. He is good. He got us a championship. We haven't had a championship. I've got bucks on my wall. Speaking of walls, you should be grateful for walls. People didn't always have walls. And I think you should really be grateful for your walls. Oh my God, that Aaron Rodgers, I tell you, I don't care for his politics, his personality. He's an asshole, but man, can he throw a spiral? It really does get cold up there at Lambeau Field. It's a good place to watch the game, but yeah, go Pack, go. Oh, would you like a cheese curd? like, fuck, I'm just gonna send him a text. Like, I'm gonna just text him. Outrageous. That's what I did. I sent him a text. It'd be an honor. I was just sitting in a boat across from him. I was like, oh. He was like, oh yeah, sure, go pack, go. So we're married now. I put a ring on it. That's good. It's just a different, like, I grew up on the east side of Indianapolis, which is like textbook. Why'd you grab your purse when I said that? East side of Indianapolis is like textbook hood, okay? Right? My parents, some of you guys are old enough to remember this. My parents had a device on their car called the club. All right, the club is a locking security device you put on your steering wheel so the thieves can't steal your car. And the commercials for this were all time, right? The spooky security, like it's just black and white, your driveway. Some criminal wearing all black walks up wearing a ski mask, has a coat hanger, he jimmies your car open with ease. And then he's off to the red, only to discover that this car has the club. And then he shakes his fist at the sky and he throws his hanger down in disgust and he goes back to business school or something. I'm not sure. These commercials are amazing. East side of Indianapolis, my parents had a club, right? They came outside one day, their car was just fucking gone. And the club was laying on the sidewalk with a note that said, good try. It's like, oh no, not good try. We gotta get the hell out of here. They moved me and my sister out of a bad situation. They moved us from the east side of Indianapolis to a suburb called Carmel, Indiana, okay? Now, everywhere in the country knows Carmel, Indiana, okay? I could do this joke in Texas and they'd be like, man, fuck that place. You know why everyone knows Carmel? Is because it's always perennially on Forbes' top 10 best places to live. Forbes' top 10 best places to live. Carmel, Indiana is always right there. I don't know what the requirements are. I think it's like you have to have more roundabouts than black people, but Carmel's there. It's where my family moved me, right? From a place that was 98% black to a place that's 112% white, right? Carmel's a damn lie. They should call it vanilla. It's just false advertising. It's absurd. And we didn't belong there. We're trying to escape a bad situation, right? We didn't belong there. My first car growing up was a 86 Sierra Cutlass Oldsmobile. This is in 2003. This shit had 100 million thousand miles on it. You had to like press the gas pedal to help it start. It sounded like if you bought a Spirit Airlines ticket with food stamps. Just it's not a good sound. My favorite rapper growing up was 50 Cent. I would bump 50 Cent. I love it. Did you guys see the Super Bowl halftime show last year? Oh, it was like a dream. It's like all my favorite rappers. Oh, and 50 Cent came out, but he's older now and he was hanging upside down, but he couldn't do the sit-up anymore. I was like, somebody go help 50. Somebody go help 50. He's losing blood oxygen. Somebody go help him get down. Oh, when I was in high school, his whole thing was get rich or die trying. Isn't that the American dream? That's why you go to work every day. I'm gonna get rich or I'm gonna die trying. In high school, I was like, I'm gonna be just like 50 Cent. You know why? Because he's a gangster, he's a thug, he's hard. What I didn't know is that 50 Cent got shot 9 times, okay? I didn't have all the information. This dude got shot 9 times, they just ran up on him. Bap, 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 bap. And he just walked it off like the boogeyman. Bullets flying out of his body. And as a kid, I was like, that's so cool. I'm still gonna do it. Yeah. I was really walking around Carmel High School like, I'm a gangster, I'm a thug, I can be 50 Cent. Shoot me 9 times. I wish somebody would shoot me 9 times. I dare somebody, who got a gun right now, shoot me 9 times. I can take it, I don't give up. But one day, I got stung by a bee. And I was like, maybe I'm just more of an Usher fan. I think it wasn't 90s, so it was one bee. I'm a wankster for real. I'm gonna let this burn. These are my confessions. Thank you very much. '86 Oldsmobile, man. Carmel, Indiana. My first time getting pulled over was in that car in that neighborhood. All right? They got me for rolling through a stop sign. That's how they get you on the Forbes top 10 list, right? Like I tried to stop, but the brakes on the cut. Left that shit in '86. In that car, in that neighborhood, the first question the cop asks me, "Sir, is this your car?" "Nah, man. Yeah, I stole this." Yeah, I came to the richest city in America and said, "Well, I have the Range Rover when I can shake violently every time I get up to 35 miles per hour." "What are you talking about? This is my car." "Oh my God," and then you try to tell your white friends about it at high school, but they've never been through anything like that. So there's like, "Dwight, I think you're being paranoid, man." It's like, I was in a Cutlass, bro. Come on now. That's why I wish they taught Black history better from a younger age, so I didn't have to start from scratch with all my white friends. Like trying to explain racism to a dude that went to my high school is like trying to convince a Proud Boy that the clitoris is real. Just because you may never experience it. Is this a Proud Boy crowd or an anti-click crowd? I can't get a read on you guys. It's tough to get a read on y'all. I did that joke in Oklahoma. A dude just stood up in the back. He's like, "The clit ain't real, motherfucker! I'll kill you." I taught myself Black history because we didn't get taught it, you know? Like, we had Black history, but it was like one day. It was a half day. The teacher walked in, he was already upset, just like, "Oh, they're making us do this." Black history. Don't worry, none of this will be on the test. Black history. Slavery. Sorry. Abraham Lincoln freed the slaves. You're welcome. Martin Luther King. We like him. Now. And then we gave you Obama. Why are y'all mad? Why are y'all marching? Time for lunch. I just don't know what people think is going to happen if you teach actual history. Like, if you teach kids about Malcolm X, are you going to radicalize little Timmy? You know, are we afraid little Timmy's just going to come home one day just like, "Hello, mother and father"? If those are even your real names. I would like to inform you that I will not be partaking in tonight's pork chop dinner. You see, pork is a tool used by the white man to control kindergartners. And I'm sick of it. You know why? Because I've been had. I've been took. I've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, run amok, led astray. This is what the white man does. He tells you to finish your vegetables or go to your room. Well, I'm going to my room. Because I did not land on Fraggle Rock. It's not happening. Everyone relax. It's not happening. It's an irrational fear. No one's getting... It's just crazy. It's a funny thing to talk about. To scare my white neighbors, last Halloween I went dressed as critical race theory. It was... No one knew what I was, but they were fucking horrified. What is it? The boogeyman. My wife and I, we were on HGTV. We were on a show called Good Bones. We filmed it in Indianapolis. Good Bones is a subsidiary of the show Two Chicks and a Hammer, which both of those things just sound like an adult DVD you would get. My parents don't watch HGTV. I was like, "Dad, I was on Two Chicks and a Hammer." He was like, "I thought we raised you better than this." Please tell kill me with a hammer, please. No son of mine. I was like, you're gonna love the sequel, 2 Men in the Truck. You're gonna like that one. I don't know anything about Home Improvement. I don't watch HGTV. We just got offered to be on the show. I said yes, because I wanted to be on television. And because I'm dumb. You should probably do some research before you go onto a show, right? Good Bones is a show that's filmed very quickly. It's a quick shot show. They want your genuine reaction. What you see is what you get. Okay, and like I said, I don't know anything, so I just look like an idiot the whole fucking time. Every time the camera comes to me, I'm just like, wow. My wife's crushing it. She loves this shit, right? She's like, oh, I love the hanging Vaxel lights. It's so neo-modern here. I love what you've done with the granite countertops. And the camera comes to me, and I'm just like, the kitchen is where I would keep the food. I like food, so if I'm at this house, I keep it in the kitchen. And they're like, all right, weirdo. And then move along. I'm trying, I'm giving my best shot. I'm like, oh, what type of wood are these floors? They're like, they're vinyl. I'm like, what type of wood is vinyl? I don't know anything. They want to show us upstairs, and we're walking up, and this collection of words that I did not think was possible came out of my mouth. We're walking up, and I just go, oh, what a nice stair. You know how humans talk. What a nice stair. Right about this house, this would be my stair right here. This is the reason I was skeptical, but the stair is pushing me over the... Oh my God, embarrassing. So embarrassing. Hosted by season 6, episode 6, by the way. It's hosted by a mother-daughter duo, okay? And they did have to do one takeover, and it wasn't even my fault. Okay, the mother's showing us the bedrooms. She gets to one particular bedroom, and she goes, and this is the master bedroom. And the crew collectively goes, cut! And the producer leans over, we've warned you several times. You can no longer say master bedroom on HGTV. Which is how I found out that phrase master bedroom had been canceled, right? I did not know this. I didn't know you couldn't say master bedroom. Did you guys know you can't say master bedroom? Yeah? You knew? Are you in real estate?
No.
No, you're just that woke. She's like, yeah. It's like, I got a push alert. I subscribed. They give you a heads up if you subscribe. I didn't know you couldn't say master bedroom. I just been out here saying it. Master bedroom with hard R and everything. It's just been really loose with it. I didn't know you couldn't say it. And then they explained it to me, and I'm like, oh, it's funny to me because it's so ridiculous. That phrase has never affected my life. It's never held back an opportunity from me, right? I've never been over to a friend's house and he's been like, hey, check out my master bedroom. I've never been, sir! Today's day and age. So I'm giggling about it, right? I think it's funny because it's silly, it's stupid. This woman loses her mind. She goes nuclear. I've never seen anything like this, right? She's, oh, I can't say master anymore. I gotta say main, I gotta say primary. This is bullshit. Cancel culture takes another fucking thing. I can't say master. I can say my whole career. I can't say, this is censorship. Bullshit. I hate this. Can't say master. And then she looks to me. The only black person in the room. And she goes, do you think it's racist to say master bedroom? And I was like, I fucking do now, Jesus Christ. Holy shit. Not before this exact moment did this have any bearing on my life. Right? Because I've had sex with white women in master bedrooms. I've never been like, am I abandoning my culture right now? It's never been an issue. And now, like, the camera's like, all right, so they reset the shot, and now we're filming again, and she's just back, prim and proper. I was like, I just saw the damn Exorcist. This is crazy. If you thought I was nervous before, I'm really freaking out now. It's just like, Jesus Christ. And it's HGTV, we're getting to the end of the episode, right? So what they want to do is close your heart. If they get you to sign on camera, that's chef's kiss, that's a happy story for everybody. And that's exactly what they try to do. All right, I'll give you one guess what this woman's name was.
Karen.
Of course her name was Karen. Of course her name was Karen. Of course her name was Karen. Listen to me, okay? Listen to me. I'm sick of Karen jokes too, but the shit comes from the cosmos. And just lays itself in your lap. And Karen is trying to close his heart. She brings me and my wife back to the kitchen counter. Dwight, Megan, if you sign today, we will take $50,000 off of asking price. I was like, damn, $50,000. That's a lot of money. I looked at my wife. I was like, $50,000. I looked at the camera. And I said, only if Karen calls me master. We didn't get the house. No sale. So funny to me, man. Did you guys see, like, nationwide, Karens collectively are trying to change their name legally from Karen? Yeah, you got the push alert. They're trying to change their name to something else because of the bullying. Isn't that the most Karen thing to do? It's like, I've been such a victim. Gotta change my name to Molly. It's been funny, like there was a woman that tweeted, it went viral, she's like, I just feel like Karen is the new N-word. It's like, what? Word? The new N-word? Are you serious? Guys, don't tighten up on me. I have a friend that's a Karen and she says I can say it, so I have permission to use that language. It's okay. Silly. I'm not proud of this, but during lockdown, when I couldn't leave the house, I went down a weird YouTube spiral. And you guys are family, so I'm gonna open up to y'all. I'm not proud of this, but I started watching racist and Klan videos. All these people are content creators, right? YouTube would just let them on. Everybody that stormed the Capitol, they have a YouTube channel, and you guys got real tight. But I get it. I'm not proud. I was just watching. I was fascinated. Oh my God, it's weird to say you have a favorite Klan YouTube channel. But I found a guy. The premise of this dude's channel, every video on this dude's channel is black men are taking white women away from white men. Which is a concept very near and dear to my heart. Right? Black men are taking white women away from white men. Every video, he has like 250 of them. Every video you turn on, he's just like, they're taking our women. This is an emergency. They're taking our women. They're out here taking our women. You don't believe me? I was at the mall the other day. One of them ran up. He took my woman. It was crazy. That's objectively hilarious, right? And absurd. Because I don't want all white women. I don't want all white women. I found a good one. Okay? Oh, come on. God. As a whole, white women, y'all need a new PR person or something. I don't know what's going on. They're taking our women. It seeped into my psyche. I started having this reoccurring dream where I would just wake up in an abandoned field, dressed in all black. It was dope. I looked like Blaze. It was crazy. I was wearing sunglasses. It was a great dream. Had a cape on. It was blowing in the wind. Fwap. Fwap. Great dream. Fwap. My hairline came back. It was a great dream. I turned around and I just saw this giant standing structure with flashing letters that just said K, K, K. And I walked up to it. And I kicked the doors down. Bow! And I yelled, Where the white women at? And then everybody's head exploded. And then I ascended to heaven on the back of a Black Power fist. I was greeted by a sea of beautiful black faces. I saw Dr. King on a throne. I saw Malcolm X, and I saw Harriet Tubman, and she had Mitch McConnell on a leash. I mean, he was wearing a Git mask, but you could tell it was Mitch McConnell. I know a turtle when I see one, goddammit. I said, Dr. King, heaven's great. Can I stay forever, please, Dr. King? And he goes, no, brother, there's more work to do. I said, tell me, how do I continue your work? How do I bridge the racial divide? Brother Simmons, you really want to know what you have to do to bridge the racial divide in America? I said, tell me, please, I'll do anything, please. Dr. Martin Luther King, look me in my eyes. Brother Simmons, you gotta take the women. I snapped awake in my bed. I looked over at my wife.